So forget boiled, forget poached, and forget fried eggs, because Ed Baines is going to carry them.
Curried eggs.
Curried eggs. I haven't had those since I was at school.
Yeah, but this is an evolution of that version, you know, the old version.
That was hideous.
Yeah.
There was sultanas and bits of apple and, I don't know, some sort of gloop on top.
There was the gloop and then this little sprinkle of curry powder.
Absolutely.
But this has come a long way since then. And I'll just run through the ingredients now. See what we've got. We've got some yoghurt, lovely sweet potato, chopped up into cubes, hard-boiled eggs. We've got some butter, so we've got some sesame seeds, garlic, onions, peas, tomatoes, a little bit of sugar, and we've got our spices and our coriander. Here I've got garam masala, chaat masala, dried chilli, and turmeric. Ooh. So we've got all those spices.
What's the difference between chaat and garam?
Well, chaat masala is dried mango, raw mango that's dried and grated, and garam masala is a combination of 5 spices, curry spices, all mixed together. In
And
goes
often
some
different
butter.
spices in different regions, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. They can vary in the regions throughout India, but we've got nice little mixed spices there. These guys now I'm going to put into my little blender here.
Okay, and go to spices.
And those onions we're just softening. Now, it's important, when you make a really good curry using fresh spices, you've got to make your curry paste. So in there, we've got our spices, we've got our coriander, the garlic's going to go in here, and we're going to add a little touch of water.
Just to move it around a bit.
Just so it moves around a bit and it creates a nice little paste. And those onions, you just want to soften them down until we get a bit of colour.
It's going okay, all right?
All right?
Perfect.
There we are. Oh, there's a couple of... And stalks and all have got to go in there. But there we go. That'll do. Lovely little paste. The paste now goes into this, and we cook the paste out, and that's to release all the lovely flavours of those spices to create the curry. And otherwise, if you don't cook your spices, you get a sort of slightly chalky taste.
Yeah, but they're smelling gorgeous already, Ed.
That's smelling good, isn't it? Lovely smells coming through. Now into that, we've got these tomatoes. I've used fresh tomatoes, and nice beef tomatoes, and you just chop them up.
Take the seeds out.
Take the seeds out, chop them up. In they go
presumably,
now, over that.
If you wanted to be quick and thrifty, tin of tomatoes would be all right, would it?
Tin will do.
Yeah, just boil it down a little longer.
And just reduce them down. I think I'd strain them off if I was using tin. I wouldn't want all that juice. Just in with the tomatoes. And these you need to cook out for 15 minutes. A little pinch of sugar, because especially this time of year, you're not going to get a lot of sweetness out of tomatoes. So a little pinch of sugar, put a little pepper in there, a little touch of salt. So we let that cook down. The next thing we've got here is vegetable stock. Obviously, this is very much a sort of vegetable-based curry. So we've got 1 pint.
Or 600 mils for our modern viewers.
There you go.
Yes.
In we go with that. OK, that comes up to the boil. And we've got that lovely sweet potato, just chopped up.
And was that cubed stock cube, or was that a real stock?
Vegetable stock, yeah. Well, you know what? This is a nice, quick, simple supper dish. So I just took a stock cube, poured over some boiling water,
Fair enough.
and in it goes. And I think, you know, you've got the strength of the spices coming through there, so you don't have to muck about making fresh stock.
So how long does that cook for now?
Now, we cook that out for about 30 minutes, nicely soften the sweet potatoes, combine all those ingredients and flavours, and we can move over and swap these guys over.
Swap those over, and that's what we've got after 30 minutes.
The next stage to this recipe is we're just going to add the final ingredients. So in go our peas.
Frozen peas?
Frozen peas. In a sieve, just put them to one side over a bowl. In they go with those peas.
The best things, frozen peas.
You know, I've got the yoghurt and the eggs. I'm going to put the yoghurt in first.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't want the eggs, then the yoghurt will stir it and it will all fall apart. So
see, the other trick you could do, Ed, is actually to leave the eggs whole.
Yeah.
And then the yolks wouldn't fall out.
You're good at tips, yeah, I know. But you could do that.
You could.
That'd be a good way of doing it, but I haven't.
No, fair enough. Let's get that nicely stirred first so we don't disturb your eggs, OK?
Now we pop the eggs in. OK, in they go. You just want to stir these quite gently. Obviously, you don't want to break them all up. No, but the nice thing about this dish, obviously it's a vegetarian dish, but the whole family can sit down, tuck into it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of those dishes.
No one's going to say, you know, at the end of it, oh, can we have some meat now or some fish? It's all there. It's all together. Lovely.
And it's beautiful.
Here's my garnish. Right, now we're just going to bring that up to the heat nice and gently. And the yoghurt cools down the curry. It gives a nice cooling effect. I'm going to run to the oven. I've got some rice in the oven.
OK.
Now, you can make yourself some pilaf rice. We do what we did. We just bought some pre-cooked rice.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a bag of yellow, a bag of white, just for the colour.
Just the instant rice.
The instant
microwave rice.
There we go. I'll use that. Can I use that spoon?
Yeah,
yeah. Lovely. Just spoon the rice into a nice big bowl. For me, the way you serve this, really, is just have a big bowl. In goes the rice. Then we're going to put the curry over the top, straight into the centre of the table.
Beautiful. And
everyone can just help themselves. You know, so you're making life really easy for yourself here. That goes there. And as Aldo suggested, his dish was very big in the region that he comes from. This was very big when we were kids growing up in Chiswick. From the region of Chiswick. This one, the old
Chiswick curry.
Chiswick curry, but absolutely delicious.
That's lovely.
Very economical, and very good for you and the family. You know, that's So we spoon it over. I've got my toasted sesame seeds, just to make it look pretty at the end.
One of those
You're going to tuck in. Let me get these, guys.
Little
sesame seeds. Just toast them lightly under the grill. Don't need anything else. Sprinkle that all over.
Look at that.
Have a look at that, eh?
I think that's gorgeous.
Smelling good.
Beautiful. Ed's Chiswick curry.